So, 50 Shades of Broadway. This is it. This is what 78 looks like, 50 years on Broadway. And I'm a mom. I have Myra, Gandy. Myra's watching. Hi, My. All right, enough of that. Okay. 50 Shades of Broadway. I've been on Broadway over 5 decades, and I'm still working, thanks to wonderful producers and thanks to the young theater goers and people. So I decided I don't have slides. I don't even know how to work at anything. So I just go in my experience, my passion. So I decided, passion. So too many cooks. You ever heard that phrase, too many cooks in the kitchen? It doesn't apply to my passion on Broadway. On Broadway, it's like a recipe. Each ingredient, everybody's welcome. It's essential to the dish, starting with the playwright and the producer who gets a taste of it, and then wants to bring in a director, the costumes, the set designers, the choreographer, everybody. All of these things make the dish a success. But when it's prepared, what we want to do, once you sit at the table, we just don't want to leave a good taste in your mouth. We want to leave you salivating and wanting more, because you got that taste, you got that bug, it hits you now, that the young theater goer, the first time theater goer. That's what the passion for me on Broadway is. Everybody coming together to make something so delicious that you just keep, like love. You just want it. You want more. They don't want you, but you want more. You don't know you don't know if you're pretty enough, or fat enough, or good enough, or cute enough, but you want it, and you're going to get it because you have that passion. And so that is how my 50 Shades of Grey I feel on Broadway. And then we go to the blindfold part. I love this part. You like it? Remember, this is a TED Talk, not that other talk. Anyway, so the blindfold for me is watching you guys. You already got the taste of it, but now you're listening. You say, maybe I see something on social media. Maybe I want to see a new play. Maybe I just want to see more. And so you go blindly on your own. You pick out your own show. No one tells you anything. And you go to the theater. And you're waiting for that curtain to come up. And when that curtain comes up, you don't know what you're going to see. But you're there sitting in the dark, the overture, if it's a musical. Or the people around you, they've probably seen it 15 or 17 times, which is not fair. But they're like talking about it. And you're waiting. And then when the curtain comes up, oh my God, it's the most amazing thing. And I still feel it after this. After 50 years on Broadway, I still feel that what goes up. And you see the costumes and the lights and choreography and everything that you've never seen before. And you know at that moment, you want to be a part of this. You don't care what part of it, but there's something about the passion that you tasted the first time at the table when you sat down. You have to have it. This is something that you can be a part of, because it's not just the producer or the actors. It's everybody I mentioned in the recipe. It takes a lot of people. And so that to me is it's just an incredible thing. And I'm still even backstage, I was like crazy. I was like nervous. So now I'm feeling the same thing. I was anticipating you guys. I was like, what's going to happen when I get out there? I'm okay a little bit now. Okay, next slide. Let's go to the handcuffs. So now the handcuffs is, for me, my passion for the theater, is like when you finally go to the theater, young theater goers, and you're sitting there, and I still see, again, I keep repeating that because the live theater is nothing like it. And I have my hands behind me because you see a monologue. You can see it 50 times. Or you see a musical number. I worked with Bob Fosse. I was on the road with him, and I saw everything all the time. And I was just glued to my seat. Or you're glued, and you can never get enough of it. And you just say, oh my God, again, I want this. And even if you, I want to tell you something that I want to leave with you. Don't ever let your fear override your passion. Because even if you go to auditions and you don't get, this is only business, you can be told no, and you're not good enough, but you keep doing it anyway. You keep going to auditions anyway. This is only business, you can write plays, and maybe you don't get a review, and maybe people don't like them, but you have to remember, if God gives you a dream, it doesn't necessarily come with a budget. So never stop writing, never stop auditioning, because if we did, I wouldn't be here, because we will, there is a place for you. And because I want to be, well, I don't know I'm going to be there, but somebody's going to be, maybe somebody, one of you are going to be, somebody's going to be glued to the seat when they see your productions, right up to everything. And then we go to the mystery of the theater. Well, this is a hard one for me, because who is the next playwright? Who is the next Hamilton person? Who is Sorry, I'm old, hello. But I do know the name of who's the next Ossie Davidson, August Wilson, and those people. And David Mamet. And Alice Childress and those. But who will they be? Who are the next choreographers? Will it be you? I hope so. And will there still be diversity? Will it just be a trend? Are we trending diversity and trends? But what will happen, I know, is the excellence of theater. We will always have excellence. And I just am so happy and proud that this is another place that you can be as old as you want, as long as you want to do it. And just for me, and I tell my daughter as well, if nobody likes it or you like it, do what you want to do for you, because you're touching somebody. I remember I was sitting with August Wilson once in the Edison Hotel, and he said he didn't care where his plays were produced, even if as long as someone saw them. And that's what my 50 Shades of Broadway is. It's like the passion, and just keep it moving, and never, ever have the solution before the problem. Never have the answer before the question. And what I mean by that, I'm sure people say, don't go to New York, and don't do this, and don't do that. But if they've never left the block, don't listen to them, okay? Because you might come to New York and have a great experience. And same thing, don't have the answer before the question. So some of you might break up your boyfriends or your girlfriends or your cats or whomever, or your jobs, I don't know. And you say, when that cat calls me or when that guy calls me, I'm going to say blah, 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 blah. You may never get the phone call. So you have an answer, no question. So those are the things this is what I've learned on the mystery. And the greatest mystery is that I'm still here. And so that's my TED Talk, and I kept it G-rated. Thank you very much.